Hello, hiya, I'm Nissa and I'm a hypnobirthing teacher, and I'm going to talk to you today for a few minutes about visualizations. First of all, what they are and why you might use them. They're definitely one of the many tools that we teach in hypnobirthing and can be something that's really helpful. So first of all, visualizations, what are they? So it's nothing complicated or fancy. It's basically daydreaming. Daydreaming about something that you'd like to happen. So that could be anything, but probably, if you're watching this, you're having a baby and you're going to be visualizing your birth. So that can be done anywhere. It might be relaxing before you go to bed, or in the bath, one of my favorite places, in a lovely hot bath, and you're daydreaming about what you want to happen. So that doesn't have to be specific. It can be quite woolly. It could be that you're imagining calm, relaxed ambience. It's warm and cozy. Maybe baby's being born, or maybe baby's already born, having skin to skin with you, and you're imagining that, and you're doing it regularly. Whenever you've got 5 minutes to spare, you're thinking about that. Okay, so that's what it is. Now, why? Why does visualization help so much for birth? Let me start off looking at it from a different angle. So there's been lots of sports science research done to do with visualization and how it can have a massive impact on athletes and their performance. So it's looking at the power of the mind over the body. So for example, my fella used to be a swimmer in the Olympic youth team, like a long time ago, when he was in his kind of mid-teens, late teens. And I always remember a story that he told me when we were probably first getting together about one of the times when he did really well and he got a gold medal, and he had been visualizing for weeks and weeks his swim. So he was visualizing how it was going to be, what it would feel like. He even visualized the time, so he knew the time he wanted to get in order to win. He visualized that, and then on the day it was almost like he was in a trance. He got in, he did his swim, and he got it in the time that he had imagined, which is pretty crazy, really, if you imagine all the times that you could possibly get. So I was telling this story, I was explaining visualization to 3 hypnobirthing couples that I was teaching a couple of weeks ago in East London, and one of them was a musician by trade. That's his job, full-time musician, and he totally identified with the story in his own way. So what he said was, he totally does that. So if there's a piece of music he needs to learn, he will imagine it in his mind the night before, play it in his mind lots of times, and then the next day that will actually enable him to be able to play, because he knows that if he practices in his mind, it's the synapses are actually changing in his brain, which is incredible, because there's almost like your brain doesn't know what is and isn't real, and you're almost fooling it into thinking that you've done it before, which is pretty great. So he identified with that, and I thought that was brilliant. So now I've got 2 examples, people that I know. And why I think that people should visualize their births is because you're training your brain, you're preparing your brain for something that is going to happen, but you're putting in the framework for what you want to happen. So you're almost determining, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is how it's going to feel. This is how I'm going to be, imagining it very positive. That's an incredible, powerful tool that you have that doesn't cost any money. It's free. You can do it anytime. It's lovely. It's enjoyable. So I just think that's amazing, and I think that all pregnant women should be visualizing their birth. That's brilliant. So that's in a nutshell, in about 3-4 minutes, visualizations. And I'm gonna try and make another one this week because I'm in the mood. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. All right, take care. Bye.